Hey, I'm Carson Luker, and this is Josh Bolden, and we're going to be finding the optimal location for a zoo here in Auburn, Alabama. So to start, we have some questions that we wanted to answer to find this location for a zoo in Auburn, Alabama. And first thing is where is the best place? So we have a few maps showing the city limits and the city of Auburn. So it's a little bit of a reference. And then another question is where can a zoo be located to ensure accessibility to all types of people and roadway users or families, whoever would want to access a zoo. And then the last question is what location in Auburn best supports a zoo that serves as an educational resource for local schools. And you can see the schools on the right side map. And then some other topics we wanted to cover is who cares about where a zoo would be located in Auburn or if there even is a zoo. And the first group of people that we think would care is families with children under 18 years old, and then also young adults, school officials, teachers, and students, and then finally, City of Auburn Planning Department. And to start, to find this optimal location, we had to find some local community data, such as the median household age or total households with children under 18. And in this refinement process, we find the straight line distances from each cell to each criteria, and this is referred to as the Euclidean distance. And then we tabulated these distances in classes where the higher class values are closer to the criteria. So the higher the number, the more suitable it is. And then we weighed each of our criteria based on importance. And in our study, roads were the most important, weight at 35%, with schools at 25%, and then median age and total households with kids under 18 at 20%. And we thought roads were should be weighed more because that provides the easiest accessibility for everyone. And then based on all this data, we were able to determine the optimal zoo location. And some of our data, it came from some Tiger files, the U.S. Census Bureau data, and then Alabama GIS office.
What went into creating the suitability maps and determining the best locations or the best location for the zoo in Auburn. So the first map here on the left side talks about the median age of households, and it's split up by Lee County into census tracts and then focused in the Auburn city limits area. So it shows the median age of households in each census tract. Um, we use this as an input criteria because we realize that zoos are require a lot of walking, so they require physical activity, and so younger people would be the best target audience because of all the physical activity. The next input map is in the middle, and it shows the number of households with children under 18 in each census tract. Once again, shown throughout Lee County based on census tract with the Auburn city limits shown within. We also believe that zoos should be located near families because we want families to visit the zoo. And by showing the number of households with children, we're able to kind of narrow down the best area for those families to be able to visit. And then finally, the last input criteria maps is going to show the major roads and the schools in the area for Lee County and Auburn. So the roads are important because they provide direct access to and from the zoo for visitors as well as um, animal transportation. And then the schools allow for the schools to take easy field trips, make learning fun and easy for the students. So the overall suitability map is shown below with the dark blue as the most suitable and the yellow as the least suitable areas, focused in the Auburn city limits area. And as you can see, the star is shown to where we determine the best location to be. This is going to be in the north side of Auburn on the city limits across from AU Golf Club and the Walmart neighborhood market. And we kind of chose this area because it's about a 300-acre undeveloped parcel inside the city limits with pretty good major road access, and it's located near several elementary schools and near populations with families.